What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This video is taken almost immediately after I took out that VIP in the last episode. I'd like to thank you for coming back to the channel. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you like this content. So I'm just kind of riding around my bike right now. My favorite thing to do when I'm riding my bike is to use this sawn-off shotgun. I just feel like that's such a biker weapon. I like it. You know, riding motorcycles has always been my thing ever since PS3, so I just wish the freaking biker missions didn't have... That guy killed himself. I wish the biker missions would be a little bit more solo friendly, but if you gather just enough stuff, speaking of biker missions, should I go after this guy's cargo? I'm gonna do it just to prove a point. Watch. I'm only gonna get $2 grand out of this. Oh, he's getting mad. See, he got mad. Okay. Well, if I blew that thing up, I only would have got $2 grand out of it. I was just doing that to show you a point. I ain't gonna fight the guy anymore. And who was that guy too? I gotta explain myself. I let him know I wasn't gonna shoot him no more. My vehicle got destroyed. Was it my own explosion that did it? We'll find out.
MMI, we expect
No charge, so the other guy must have blew it up, but
I'll look into it.
yeah. So like I said, if I would have blew that thing up, that thing was pretty armored, so I like that in the way that it didn't make the guy a sitting duck. Now, some of those missions where you're doing like the cell missions, that was just a supply run. So if I would have blew him up, no big deal. He didn't put up money for it. It's not like the CEO crates where you have to pay for the crate. To be honest with you, if it was a CEO crate, I probably wouldn't have done that. Just because if it would have blew up his stuff, then, you know, I get $2,000, he's out like 18, so that would have been just kind of asshole-ish. So, man, I am always falling off this bike. It's one of the downsides of riding a motorcycle. When you crash, you fall off. You know, you get any other vehicle, you can hit anything. You know, for as often as I've been riding this bike, they should make it so that when I'm riding my bike, if I hit something, I don't fall off so easy because of how often I've been riding it. But Grand Theft Auto is Grand Theft Auto. Some things just kind of don't make sense. Like, if that guy would have had NPCs chasing his cargo and shooting at him, you know, every vehicle on the road would have been like driving all crazy, and like there would have been cars getting in front of the guy. And I mean, realistically, I mean, who's going to get in front of a car that you see getting shot? If anything, you'll be pulling away. But that's just kind of one of the downsides of not necessarily having the most realistic game in the world, but you got to get that it's a video game. Because realistically, see, I just ran a red light. Real life, I should get like a 1-star wanted level if I did that in front of a cop, you know. But I wonder if the next Grand Theft Auto game is going to take things like that into account, like driving in front of red lights. I mean, I heard, and I know leaks aren't the most reliable thing in the world, but I heard that they're going to make it so that you have to rely more on your vehicle for weapons, which I'm going to check on tattoos. No, my guy's pretty tattooed as it is, but got plenty of canvas.
Hi, we don't do butterflies on the ankle.
See what we got for stomach.
I went to art school. Real clean work.
Spartan what? Oh, I like the Spartan. Win some, you lose some. I'm gonna get this one because
Looks good.
my biker affiliation, the name of my there's nothing patriotic on here.
That's a good one.
My biker gang in this game is the Aces of Spades, which is a tribute to Lemmy, so rest in peace, Lemmy. And if you noticed, when it went to the crew emblem, oh, here we go, American made.
I'm using this money for drugs.
Thanks for the information.
I've done all these 100 times. I'm good at it.
Eagle and serpent. Oh, that's nice. Flags.
That's a masterpiece. I'm good.
So he's got most of his upper body tatted up now. And if you notice, my crew emblem is Team Grimmy. And that's a tribute to Christina Grimmie, who was shot a few years ago. So rest in peace to her, and you know, it's kind of a tribute I do. You know, she was also a YouTuber. Zelda Love 64X, if you want to check out her covers and music. She was really good at singing, so she didn't deserve the end she got. Rest in peace. I'm kind of still driving through the city. You just heard a big explosion. Man, I really wish someone would come over here and grape me right now. Tomb Raider. That took a lot of shots. He must have been a high level. 90. It's not super high, but perfect timing to just fall off my bike. You know, that guy did have a nice car. You know, in this game, those cars are not cheap. Now I got a wanted level, so I gotta evade it. Not really a lot going on in this session. I know some people are selling stuff and it's kind of chill today. I think the alien wars are pretty much done because I don't see many aliens out anymore. I feel like that was nice. People were out having fun, dressing like aliens. Occasionally you'll still see an alien, but for the most part you don't see them anymore. That's pretty much run its course, but I think it was a nice little thing. You know, the community all kind of got together. I actually saw a cool video on YouTube. This was like the year after Paul Walker from Fast and the Furious passed away. A bunch of people got in these really nice sports cars and they all went over to the cemetery, which I think was a very nice, tribute video. And they've been putting a lot of good music in the game, like Danger Zone. Back on the PS3, I used to sing that song when I was doing the EMP mission for the Humane Labs heist, and I would always sing that song. And in this game, when you're doing the EMP mission for the heist, the song will play automatically when you get to the point where you're in the jets. So I thought that was pretty cool. Highway to the danger zone. Gonna take it right into the danger zone. Yeah, it was a real nice touch. He was honking, so I honked. So this bike, I got all the upgrades for it except for the armor.